Previously, in the tale of Kazuma Kiryu. As the snare laid by Dojima Lieutenant Alwano tightens, Kiryu finds himself trapped within Kamurocho. But Tachibana snatches him from their clutches in a last-ditch gambit. The ever-changing stakes in the brutal race for the empty lot reach new heights as even Tojo clan headquarters, lords of the Japanese underworld, become involved. Battle lines are redrawn with dizzying frequency, and the war shifts into its next bloody phase. Kiryu is given the name of the person at the center of it all, the owner of the empty lot. A young woman, Makoto Makimura. Extracting her safely from Sotenbori to Kamurocho becomes his top priority, for she is the only hope Kiryu and Tachibana have of forcing back the Dojima family.
So this is our guy, the real estate agent who's got Makoto Makimura now. Well, how about a smile, Tiger? Didn't you want to know?
Tachibana Real Estate. Kazuma Kiryu. Man, this whole place feels weird. Something's different about this city since back when I lived here. Almost like something's off, you know?
Oh, you spend time in Sotenbori?
Yeah, me and Tachibana. We lived here before moving up to Kamurocho. Probably about 1.5 years ago. We called ourselves a mafia outfit, but it was small time. 4, 5 guys tops. Even so, well, the Yakuza and the Omi Alliance knew who was in charge. I was just riding on the big man's coattails.
If I had to guess, I'd say that was around when he lost his arm.
More or less. Anyway, one of the guys in the group back then runs a shady-ass video shop in Shofukucho West now. A place called Cal Videos. You think you're okay to head there on your own for now? I already gave him a call, explained the whole story to him. I've got to make one stop first.
Stop where?
I just want to get a feel for the city now. I'll show my face to the old crew and do a little info trading. Might give us some new leads about what Shibusawa's boys or the Omi have been up to.
Sounds good.
You head to the video store and wait for a call from a guy named Sarah. As it turns out, he's the one looking after our Makoto Makimura right now. We'll work out the handoff details over the phone.
And this Sarah, he's a Tachibana real estate guy?
No, he's Tojo Clan. A group called the Nikio Consortium.
Nikio Consortium. Never heard of him.
I don't know much either, to tell the truth. But apparently this Sarah guy is in deep with your man Kazuma. Guess he's been tracking down Makimura here in Sotenbori, based on the intel our boss handed him.
I see how it is. In other words, you're gonna hang around town while I sit and wait by the phone. Is that about right?
Gotta love seniority. Well, see you in a few.
ましょう、居酒屋。ね。
急いでもええことないで。人生焦ったらな。俺らとベッドの上でゆっくり楽しもうや。
If you're gonna throw shady looks my way, I'm not gonna let you just scamper off.
My bad.
Don't I know you? Aren't you that TOKO credit guy? What are you doing here? I thought Kuze took care of you.
Well, imagine my surprise, kiddo.
Why are you alive?
When God closes doors, sometimes he opens a window. You know, when Lieutenant Kuze found out you were hunting me, staying in town was a death sentence. I ran. Getting the hell out of Conrocho was my only hope of escape.
Are you saying you faked your death? That's not easy without connections. No. You bargained for your life by selling out Kuze. Who then?
Now why on earth would I want to tell you that?
I see. You want to make this fun, huh? As you may recall, I was framed for a murder no thanks to you. Or maybe that's just a memory you left behind when you fled Kamurocho.
No, I'm sorry. That wasn't my intention. Really.
Then tell me, whose payroll are you on?
Not a lot of guys on a level with Kuze. Should be easy to guess.
I'm not wasting my brain cells. Just give me a name already.
It's Shibusawa-san.
Then I have another question. Why Sotenbori?
Simple. Kuze couldn't touch me here if he tried. This is the Omi's backyard. But then... well, I had to run into you, kid.
Shibusawa bit. So what'd you give him to keep you alive?
Nothing. I'm a living liability to Kuze. To Shibusawa-san. That alone has enough merit. Enough merit, in fact, to go to the trouble of planting a fake body. As you can see, Shibusawa-san is all I have left. I'm at his mercy out here.
I can see why. You have an expiration date. As soon as you lose your flavor, Shibusawa's gonna toss you out with the garbage. He's still a Yakuza. Kissing his ass is only gonna keep you alive so long.
You about done, boy? Awful preachy for a guy nipping at Captain Kazuma's heels. He struts around town like a saint. But you think that's who he really is? Even Kuze knew that. He told me that back in the day, he was a stone-cold killer.
Watch yourself.
No good or evil in the Yakuza. Shibusawa's pouring angel's nectar right now. When it sours, I'll see the devil in him. I'll drink deep until then. Knowing how far you can push the limit, that's all part of the game we play. In the end, Yakuza are just high risk. But they're high reward too, if you're smart about it. Of course the stakes are high. I mean, your life's the collateral. Doesn't get any riskier than that, does it? You would know.
As long as you know what you signed up for.
Yeah. I just need to ride this out. I left money on the table. Kamurocho awaits. That Neon City is still dancing all night long with money to burn.
You think you can go back? And here I thought you were just a dead man walking.
I've already got a protege. A young fool who wants to lend money in the name of world peace. It'll be his face the people see. He'll sparkle so bright. He'll dance and dazzle so clean, nobody will catch one whiff of me. Even if I do reek like a dead man.
Lending out money in the name of world peace? Ridiculous. And stupid.
Yeah. Stupid. But give peace a chance. Peace finance, that is.
Well, this was closure. I can't imagine we'll ever cross paths again. So you better watch your damn mouth. When you're talking about the old man, not one bad word ever again.
Maybe you should worry more about yourself, my young friend.
If you learn one thing, then learn when to shut the hell up.
Yeah, I get it, man. Back off. Well, have a good one. Kill your son.
Since when do you call me by my name?
Oh, you're kicking too much ass to call you kid. See you then. Oh yeah. You can look me up if you ever need a loan. Peace Finance, yeah?
Still an asshole.
Welcome. Huh? First time coming in? Top quality stuff, everyone. Whatever your flavor, we got something to get you there. Huh. Just be careful whether you're grabbing VHS or Beta, yeah?
I'm with Tachibana Real Estate. Oda said he talked to you?
Oh, right. Does that mean you're Kiryu-san, then?
Yeah.
Great. Give me just a sec. I got a room in the back.
Hmm?
For the extra special customers. What's more, there's a phone in there, too. The call from that Sarah guy, I'll patch into the bag, no problem.
So what's this? Your own private little fun room?
Tachibana-san was a big fan, too. In fact, it wouldn't exist without him. It was his money that built it. Make yourself cozy. So, Tachibana-san doing all right?
Yeah, more or less.
The dialysis thing's gotta be hard. Back then, he didn't need it. Not while he was still living here in Sotenbori, at least.
Oh, yeah? Do you and Tachibana go back far?
I've known Oda-san longer, actually. It was me, him, and a couple other guys. We used to run a two-bit gang. Then, maybe 2 years ago, lo and behold, this lone wolf Tachibana turns up. Out of the gate, he picked a fight over some stupid shit. Think we bumped shoulders or something. 4 of us versus just 1, and Tachibana-san totally mopped the floor with us. Oda-san never lost a fight before, but Tachibana-san schooled him like a kid.
Hard to picture that. The way Tachibana is now.
Well, to put it into perspective, this was before he lost an arm. Besides, if you ask me, the real mind-boggling thing was Oda-san's reaction to getting his ass whooped. Fell in love with the guy's badassery on the spot. Next thing we knew, he was begging him to be our new leader. Seriously, the difference in caliber was clear as day. And it ain't no wonder, considering the kind of upbringing he got.
What do you mean?
You ain't heard? Tachibana-san's the kid of a Japanese war orphan left stranded in China.
He was a war orphan.
Yeah, Tachibana-san's ma, she was Japanese. Just after she was born there in China, the war took a turn for the crazy. She got separated from her parents. They booked it out of there, but she got left behind in Manchuria. Some Chinese farmers took her in. She came of age. Then they married her off to their son, just like that. And Tachibana, well, he followed not long after. Half Japanese kids like him weren't real popular, as you might imagine. Kid had it rough. Chinese all hated his Japanese guts on account of the war. Said he could have been killed for being a half-blood any day. That nobody would have even batted an eye. Minus one exception, that is. Apparently the local mafia were the only ones that never treated him rough for it. Guess they were all outcast types, you know? Nobody had any money, and a fair share of them came from bad families. So Tachibana-san just naturally went down that road too, sure enough. He'd been walking the walk for a hell of a lot longer than any of us had. Hell, Oda-san's the older one, but he started calling Tachibana-san Aniki, if you can believe that.
Oda.
Yo, your shop gonna tend itself? You got a customer out there.
Crap, really? Sorry, gotta go. Make yourselves at home.
So what? He talk your ear off?
Yeah. He was telling me some of your crew's backstory.
Let me guess. Was it the one about how I jizzed my pants over the boss? Take it with a grain of salt.
What about you? I figured you'd take longer to get here.
Me too. Heard an interesting tidbit, though. Apparently, Makoto Makimura's corpse turned up floating in the river a few days back.
What?
The real one's alive, so it's gotta be somebody else. Heard about a few other incidents, too. A body count like this means the Omi, Shibusawa's boys, or both, are on the move. And if that's the case, you can bet they're still out for Makimura. But I guess bitching about it won't help much. I'll take over phone duty, so why don't you go grab a bite or something?
Huh?
Doesn't take 2 grown-ass men to wait for a phone call, does it?
Guess you got a point.